Hello again, we're back. I have successfully cleared out my hard drive and made the previous videos and uploaded them to YouTube at this point. It's been a little bit since I stopped the last time, but now that I've got all that taken care of, I am continuing the video series. I believe when I left off, I just killed some mobs in here for quests, and we are currently halfway through the Ascension quest to kill the boss of Isle of Dawn. So here we go, continuing on our way. It's been pretty neat to see. I've uploaded several of the videos to YouTube at this point, and it's been pretty neat to see the reaction to some of them. I've gotten a lot of positive comments about it, which I think is pretty cool. It's good to know that I'm helping people out, helping people make informed decisions about it, and kind of trying to show the game to people who wouldn't have tried it before, and see if I can get them to play. So let's see. I can sneak past most of these guys, I think, except maybe him. Let's see if we can kill him. Kill these two guys real quick. Get some hit points back before he wanders back up here. Probably get rid of this wanderer as well to get him out of the way. Okay, there we go. Come on, I know you want to come back up here. Hopefully you drop something good. Oh, definitely saw me. Yeah, parried a couple times. I parried 3 times in a row. Yeah. I can't even use that. It's heavy armor for tanks. Okay. So I have to get protection from encoded. Find an ember shard. Find the altar of fire room, which is this, and find an ember shard in a nearby chest, which is that. Stand on the stairs of the altar and use the ember shard to summon the aspect of Zalaz, who I dealt with a while ago. Speak to him and request protection from encoded. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I don't know if you heard that, but I had somebody knock on the door while I was making this video, so I had to cut it there real quick. But anyway, so we have to pick up an ember shard from that chest and then use it at the altar over there. So we're just going to go ahead and clear our way over so we can pick the chest up safely. Actually, that may be good enough. Yeah. Ember shard. Alright. Oh, there's a name over there. I remember him being really hard, though, for some reason. I don't think I'm going to try him right now. Plus, I don't think I can get him by himself. So I'm going to use the ember shard at the altar of fire. aspect of Zalaz. I can talk to him. Let's see. You dare summon me? After your treacherous acts in the farmlands, I should incinerate your flesh. I think I'm going to be nice to him. Intentions were to remove the Ulvari corruption from you. I do not wish to fight you. I plead for your assistance. You refused to fight and seek my aid. This I did foresee. I merely tested you to make sure you do not corrupt yourself. I will assist you. What is it that you seek? What do you know of the Ulvari? Well, you seek to become the dominant race of all planes and realms. They travel across each one. Most of the world does not know of their existence. I seek your protection. Protection received. Very well, I shall bestow upon you this gift upon you. Squeeze your fist around this orb to engulf your flesh with the fiery shields, and you'll be able to withstand the attacks of the Guardian Father. Nice. So that's his gift of protection. Oh, he's back up already. You gonna aggro me again? Yes, you are. Oh, oh, not good. Not good. Oh, really bad. Oh. Oh, not good at all. See, that's the problem with getting into all those ads and stuff, is you can't take multiple mobs very well. The game is not that easy. So I get to rent another mount and fly back up there. I picked up a bunch of stuff on the way. None of which is really good for me, though. Anyway, yeah, especially when you're by yourself, you get a bunch of ads like that. It's pretty much, you're pretty much done. There are a few classes which are really good at soloing, like a disciple, that might have been able to handle that. But not a ranger, and not most classes for sure. Oh, there's somebody else fighting right there. Level 9 Psionicist. Psionicists are kind of like enchanters from the original EverQuest, old school. They have a lot of CC, they mez and charm and such. Spellcasters. And they have, this is a cool ability. It creates a clone of their target, an illusionary clone, which can hold aggro on a target. They're not mezzed, but it's a form of CC that I haven't seen in any other games, which is pretty cool. So, well, we finished the quest by getting the item, so dying just kind of, we needed to come back to this guy anyway. And we get a cool necklace for it, which I believe will be this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Dex one, I believe. Next one, Beyond the Glass. Closed off the east wing with a magical barrier. The Ulvari may pass through freely, but intruders cannot. You must kill Ulvari and rub their blood on the surface of your armor. With enough of it, you will be able to pass through. Ouch. Portal closed, and Ulvari barrier access. So this is time to beat Ikudai and get a ring for it. Put that necklace on. So this time we come down here and we go right. For a dismemberer. Ouch. Oh, You can't take out your Pegasus inside. The evil within the temple causes your Pegasus to flee. What is this? In the meantime, you cannot harm me. Okay. So I have to kill Ulvari until I can get through the barrier. You know, I just realized one thing I hadn't really mentioned, but I've had for a while, is this evasive style. This is a stance, basically. There are a lot of classes that get different stances as they level up, and this ranger will get more than just this evasive style as he levels up. But as it says in the tooltip, it allows you to study your opponent and enter a base evasive style, setting you up to gain parry and dodge while still focusing on melee combat. And it ramps up the longer you're in combat, so you gain benefits as you fight, the longer you fight in a stance against an opponent. I'm running out of breath, but the debuff just dropped, so we're good. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm still out of arrows, unfortunately. Ooh, 2 at once. This might be bad. I think this is definitely going to be very bad. Very bad. Gonna die again. See, this is not easy. Not easy at all. This is, of course, where grouping comes in. Grouping makes things a lot easier. I guess I could group with that Sai, but I don't think he's on the same part of the quest as I am. But we may end up having to finish this quest if it proves to be difficult. I actually don't have a ranger. It's like the class I've never really played myself. I know a lot about them. I know what they can do, but I don't have much personal experience with playing them, which is kind of why I started a ranger for this video, because it was a class I didn't know super well on how to do everything already. So, but it seems pretty straightforward so far. I know they get a lot of cool tricks later. Oh, I'm not flying. There we go. Yeah, this guy sees a biz. Hey, that's not bad. 3 con and 14 hit points. I will take that. Make me a little tougher. Absolutely. So we'll get back in here. Looks like he's cleaned it out pretty well. Oh, maybe it was on the same part. I don't know. Luckily these haven't respawned yet, so I can get this guy still. And level 10. Which means, I believe I just unlocked a lot of new abilities, but I'm going to try to keep going here. I think I have to wait here for well, I can go back up, I guess. These are this is an interesting type of elevator that's in Vanguard. You kind of float. Makes this weird little jumping animation, which is a little strange, but see, I'm kind of scared at the same time of, well, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can oh look, see, hang on. I just dinged level 10 and I got my 2 other stances. Offensive style, gain melee damage while lowering your parry and dodge. And precision style, setting up to gain ranged damage and range while lowering your damage, parry, and dodge, which is melee damage. So this is like a range stance, this is a melee stance, and this is a defensive stance, basically. That's pretty cool. I'll see what happens if I go into the offensive stance. And then I'm going to snare the back guy. This guy will come at me. Hopefully I can kill him, but, well, my snare's not that good, I guess. But I'll get that guy out of the way. So I might be able to handle this here. I think I will. I was able to kill the eye fast enough that I didn't take too much damage beforehand. So... oh, yeah, he's back up already. I couldn't really tell if I was hitting a lot harder there or not. This is going to be bad. That guy's going to walk over here. I might be able to pull something off, maybe. Yeah, you know, it's amazing what a difference one level can make. Alright, so this is when I died the first time, and I have that third mob won't respawn until the time it takes me to run. It took me to fly back. So I'll come back up here and find more. Message didn't last very long, but not yet. Not ready yet. I wonder if I'll be able to pull that path by himself. Yep. Oh, I'm 2 levels above this guy. He'll be easy. Rub some Ovari blood on your armor. And I have barrier access now. You now have enough Ovari blood on your armor to pass through the barrier. Okay, so now we go down. That's a few mobs right there. Wonder if I can get around these guys. Ooh. Oh, not good once again. Yep. It's difficult. It is difficult. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Since I'm level 10 now, I'm going to go get my level 10 abilities, which will make things much easier. So I'm going to have to go back to a trainer. But there's this cool dude, or at least I think there's still this cool dude over here. Yeah, there he is. Boofa the Strong. He is a very convenient NPC. If I can get up here to him. Who is going to send me all the way back to where we started so that I can talk to the trainer there. Do you want to go back to Ten Trees Farmstead? Hit me. Boom. Yay, flying. And we're back to Ten Trees Farmstead, where we started, so that I can run to the trainer. Actually, look, looking for more Ascension. They have 3. You know what? I can join that group, I think, and make this easy. Well, I got a couple. I got Windsong. Strikes your opponent with a flurry of attacks. Has a chance to add multiple extra attacks. And that is a chain. It opened up, it's a chain ability. Chain abilities open up to be used whenever you land a critical hit, which is what this is basically just is saying. Critical shot. Very accurate shot that deals 400% weapon damage and increases your current progressive form when used from stealth. Neat. And Forage, which is kind of just a ranger ability, pretty general ranger ability. But I believe it lets me forage up components to make my own arrows with, which is a pretty cool thing that rangers get. And there are a couple level mid-teens abilities there. Cool. Okay, well my UI is overlapping a little bit, so what I'm going to do is change my UI layout a little bit. I have a couple of these saved from some of my other characters, so I'm going to load up the Bard one here. And you'll see it's slightly different. It moved this over, so that's a pretty cool thing about my UI. Lets you save different UI layouts. So this person, I believe, sends us back. I can send you back to him. Yep. Fly away. And we're back. Pretty cool that it lets you do that. Foraged up 2 jagged rocks. Yay. Now I wonder if I actually have the recipe to assemble ranger arrows at this point. I think I do. Ranger. Crude Warden's arrow. I need a flimsy reed, a pristine chicken feather, and jagged rock, which I just got. So if I can get some of these, I can make my own arrows, which are kind of nice, actually, and increase max range. So, jagged rock. I'll tell you what, I'll put those in one of these bags. And now I'll grab my Pegasus and fly back up there. And I'll tell you what, I will send a tell to that guy. See if I can join them to do Ascension. Oh, I changed my UI layout, so I forgot his name. Was this the guy that was saying? Oh no, wait, this is 2 different people. Arrownin and Arrowbane. I can help with Ascension. You can help with this. My keyboard is messing up. I can help with Ascension. And there we go. Ah, we got almost a full group in here. Heyo. You guys downstairs already, or on the first part? I only have encoded left. Lindsay reading grubs, which are fishing bait. Well, they've obviously been here. Basically, they just need to get caught up to where I am. So it'll be pretty fast, especially with 5 of us. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fast. Grouping makes this so much easier. Oh, I opened up my chain here. It does a lot of damage. Hit for 377. Oh, did somebody die? Dude, you're not dead. Oh, yes, you are. Interesting. Oh, I critted. We have 3 Rangers, a Dread Knight, and a Bard. This group has no healers. We're all Rangers. Alright, group with no healer. Let's do it. What did that guy drop? A mask. That's an okay mask. So yeah, they're doing the Ember part here. Oh, let's see if I can get some more. Alright, well, I can make myself some arrows because I just got the 3rd part that I needed. Just like that. So I can assemble those. This isn't technically crafting in this game. The Ranger arrows and some of the other class-specific stuff, you basically just assemble like this. The actual crafting is on these 2 tabs, and that's far more in-depth than just assembling stuff. So this is pretty simple, but for Ranger, you just kind of assemble your own arrows like that. So now I have 250 arrows, so I'm good to go. See, we're in group with a Bard, and the Bard has the run speed song on. Oops, he died again. Looks like what was happening to me a little bit earlier. Wow, that hit hard. That hit really hard. Almost 400 damage on that critical shot. Alright, so these guys are just about caught up to where we were before we started. Or, I'm sorry, before we joined the group, not before we started. He killed that guy outright, just about. Oh, he still needs it. So the guy that died still needs to go talk to Salaz and get protection. This many rangers, he just dies. It's an okay ring, but doesn't have any hit points on it. Holy crap! Your critical shot hits Silvari Destroyer for 1,083 damage. That's ridiculous. No wonder there people are one-shotting mobs. That's crazy. This critical shot deals additional damage when you attack from stealth, which is what just happened. See if I can't hit this guy. Yep, I one-shot him. 981 damage. That's awesome.